Dawn Knight, Design Team Coordinator for Woodware USA. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful Emboss Resist card using one of my favorite stamp sets called Ornamental Flourishes. First thing we're going to do is ink up our stamp with Versamark and stamp it onto a square of designer paper, stamping it in the center. Our next step is to take some clear embossing powder and emboss the image. We'll pour the embossing powder onto some paper so we can save it and put it back in the jar for next time. We'll use our heat gun to emboss the image. Now that our embossing is done, you can see the image on the designer series paper. Our next step is to take our dark red stamp pad and put the image face down and cover the entire image with dark red ink. Making sure that you cover the paper and the image as well. You want to make sure that your image is completely covered, and when you're done it will look like this. Our next step is to take a piece of paper toweling or some cotton or an old sock, if you have whatever you have handy, and rub really well to remove the excess ink from your image. And your image will look like this. The embossing helped the image resist the ink, giving this technique its name, Emboss Resist. Our next step is to adhere our image to our piece of blue cardstock using the biggest glue gun available. Sorry. Using the adhesive of your choice. And this is what you'll have now. Our next step is to take some ribbon and adhere that to some designer paper. Just by gluing it to the back, wrapping it around the front, and then you can trim off the excess. We will adhere this piece of paper and ribbon to a piece of cardstock, and this is what you'll have. Then we'll take our completed panel and adhere that off in the corner. And for the finished look, we'll tie a piece of ribbon to make a knot. And there you have it. Emboss Resist card featuring Woodware USA stamps using the stamp set Ornamental Flourishes. Thanks for stopping by.